when you got married, and we're going to deal with adultery, because this is another antithesis. You made a vow. The problem with us, and I divorced. The problem with us is we said for better or worse, but we didn't say what worse was. You didn't say what worse was. I think we need to rewrite some vows and say for better or until he slapped me. For better or until he goes another woman. For better or until he won't pay the rent. For better until she stopped cooking. The only thing my wife makes is reservations. For better until all I'm getting is food from McDonald's. We never say what worse is. We say for better or worse. And we leave it open. Never say what worse is. And so I don't care how bad you've been treated in a marriage, you still have to repent for making the vow. It settles it. You can't, you said for better or worse. That's what you said. And you made a vow and you signed some papers. And you made a vow and you ate cake and giving and twisting and eating cake and drinking champagne and having a wonderful time. You said it. So at the end of the day, you got worse. But worse was too worse for you. So you got out of it. So at the end of the day, you still have to repent for making the vow, because this is what God said. It's better not to vow than to vow and don't keep it. Right? So at the end, I'm saying all divorcees, I don't care who you are, I'm included, I had to repent for making the vow. For standing in front of all them people. Well, in my case, I didn't. But it was just me, the preacher, and her. But the whole point is, I made a vow, and I have to repent for that. But we don't train our sons, and so our men are more vulnerable because of a lack of discipline. So here's what I tell the boys. Of the making of beautiful women, there is no end. Think about it. Of the making of handsome men, there is no end. You have to end it. Do you get what I'm saying? You have to end it. You have to say, here is where I'm laying my head. Here is where I am. And it don't matter who is flashing around. It don't matter who is making a move. It don't matter who is more beautiful in my sight. Here is where I am. Because, and it doesn't, well, he gonna get old. He gonna get old. And when he get old, he'll change. I'm 75. My eyes, they not dim. I'm still seeing just as clear as when I was 35. It don't get any easier. You just have to decide that this is where I'm committed and this is where I'll stay. That's it. But it's a maturity that comes over life's experience because it wasn't drilled into you like it was drilled into your system. So when God is saying to us, I am looking at your heart. I'm not looking at the fact that you didn't get the opportunity to fulfill what it is you desired to do. I'm looking at your heart. Now, that's why most women don't trust other women around their man. No. I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. And since we dealing with it, the adultery sitting in front of me on this text, so I can't go around it. I can't hide with it. Lord have mercy. What happened? What happened to my stuff? It died, but I thought I had it. The computer can't even take it. See, pass me the Bible over there, if you don't mind. It is a critical piece here, because what I'm literally saying to the world is it's time to train our boys. It's time to train our boys so that they will become men who can handle the temptation as it relates to other women. To be true to, let me go another way with it. I tell my boys, I tell the people around me, and I deal with preachers primarily, and because when you get to a place where you're being spotlighted, when you're in the middle of everybody's attention, particularly if you're good at what you do, you're going to attract attention. And people are going to come in your space who aren't always thinking about what it is you're doing. Some people are enamored by you. And whenever you begin to see what they see, you're going to be in trouble. That's without a question. And I say, what happened? I say you can't make it right. Whenever you're being unfaithful to whoever you're with, you can't make it right. You just can't. You can't make sin right. Now, you can have all kinds of justification. Well, she ain't treating me right. She don't go to bed with me. She won't do this. She won't do that. But you still can't make it right. When you got married, and we're going to deal with adultery, because this is another antithesis. You made a vow. The problem with us, and I divorced. The problem with us is we said for better or worse, but we didn't say what worse was.